Hi my dear Pisces, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111. Welcome or welcome back if you're returning. So you are the winner of the hashtag extended thingy. So your mid-month read will get an extended version here today. I've laid all the cards out again the way they came through in this mid-month read. And now we will clarify the cards to get deeper information to every position, also look deeper into the outcome. And let's see what else I'm guided to use here to get specific messages for you. So thank you for joining that hashtag extended. And now we see what's coming through for you. I've already connected with my angels and spirit guides. I hope you're all doing well. I wasn't able to upload another YouTube video since the mid-month readings because of my because I did that special price on my readings. I really got a lot of personal readings and I'm still not done yet. So I wasn't able to also do YouTube videos in this time because I don't think it's great to let someone wait for a personal reading for too long. So let's see what we get here. So if you haven't seen that original video, I will link it here somewhere. And now we look deeper. So the overall energy was the High Priestess. Things are still hidden, not revealed. You are asked to trust your intuition and be confident about this because it's combined with the solar plexus, right? Just to bring it back to the memory here. Let's see what other information we can get with the High Priestess. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti to clarify. Why is the High Priestess here in the overall energy for Pisces? We have two coming out. So we have the Emperor and the Page of Wands. So the Emperor could represent an Aries. And we have the Page of Wands. So, sorry for that strange lightning. So, the Page of Wands. What I get here is actually that the Emperor, the masculine energy in this read, is still hiding his passion. So, the Page of Wands is someone who is, where the passion is ignited. It is the idea of something great. Something we are very passionate about. We got a lot of passion on their side here. And in this deck especially, look what is the idea. Can you see that there are the Four of Wands in the background? So, and we've seen here that the way they feel about you is the Ten of Coins. That is the card of serious commitment and marriage. And the Four of Wands would be joy, stability, great foundation, happy relationship. So we have the Emperor here. This is someone who is in charge of the situation, who is an action taker, who knows exactly what he wants and how to go for it. And he's a goal-getter. And he has that idea here of coming into that beautiful relationship. But it's still hidden with the High Priestess here. And actually I did a lot of personal readings for Pisces. And I have to say that a lot of readings were unfolding the same way. It's fascinating for me too, all the time. I mean, of course, more specific and so on, but in general, the energies seem to be that way right now. So let's see. We've had the Ace of Wands in the position of what is going on in your life right now, independent of the other person. And it is combined here with the root chakra. So trying to find that stability for a passionate new beginning. The courage also is what I get now. Wanting to have that beautiful new beginning with passion. finding back to passion for life. So what additional information can we get with the Ace of Wands for Pisces, please? So we have the Palace of Wands. So it could be that you are thinking about to move, to also, or maybe to just redecorate your environment, your house, your apartment, or even what I get also for some of you is a trip, wanting, so that could indicate a hotel too, so wanting to go on a vacation here. But in general, the Palace cards not always represent a building. It could also represent the state of being. And with the Ace of Wands, how I've said, finding the passion for life again. So with the Palace of Wands, being in that state of passion for life again. And really seeing the world through different eyes. The perception changed, maybe. You finally see many opportunities and possibilities to enjoy life again. If it's related to them, wanting to have that new beginning with them, it could indicate a weekend trip that you, or maybe travel to them if it is about a long distance relationship, or already imagining how it would be to live together. So they've had the Eight of Wands, also with the root chakra, in their position of what is going on in their life independent of you. So wanting to have fast, positive movement forward, want to communicate and also even travel. Eight of Wands is also about travel. So why is the Eight of Wands here in the position of Pisces? Soulmate or love interest, however you want to label it. Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here? We have the Wheel of Fortune. So they want to move forward, very quick and also very passionate at our wands. But there is a reason why it's not happening now. And we've seen here, this message on their side was very clear here. But something is holding them back still. The Wheel of Fortune is the card of divine timing and divine intervention. It is about closing karmic cycles to make room for a new one. We have to embrace the whole journey and accept that everything happens at the exact right time for us. So the universe knows when something is right for us and when not. So, but what I get here, I get patience from Spirit, and so they want to rush in, and we got that message here with that Knight of Wands in the position of their desired outcome. And there is a reason why they are holding back. So I really get here that this is about you. Even though I've asked what is individually going on for them, independent of you, I really get the same here on your side, but take it as it resonates. But in general, if they want to, if they have an idea about life in general, where they want to move forward in a positive way, there is something in the way here still. So tell us, please, why is the Wheel of Fortune here with the Eight of Wands for Pisces soulmate? What is holding them back? That was falling out. We have the Knight of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So the Knight of Cups is a very romantic card. The romantic gesture. I have the Star at the bottom. So it is their wish to come towards you, but it's not the right time yet. So Spirit doesn't want to tell us right now. Why not? Maybe it comes out with the other cards when we come to the obstacles and the advice, by example. But let's see. So they have a wish, and we've seen that here already. And they want to come towards you with that romantic gesture as the Knight of Cups. With the Star coming up and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Star is about the stars are aligning in your favor. It is about wishes and wish fulfillment. It is about being divinely guided, as well as the Wheel of Fortune. So it is not the right time yet. But they want to move towards you here. Let's see. For you came the Tower up in the position how they are affecting your life. It is combined with the solar plexus, so it brings up the fears. I was getting that it is past energy, something happened in the past, that's why you're guarded and feeling left out in the cold. But I really get the fear here that it's just repeating itself again. So the fear that whatever happened in the past will happen again when they come back. The fear that the whole structure is falling down again and falling apart. Why is the Tower here for Pisces? And the energy, how they are affecting their life. So the Four of Cups. And the Hanged Man. So the card of Pisces, the Hanged Man. So the Four of Cups could indicate two different things. First of all, you are so focused on them, that is all you want, that you can't see other options. Or that you are, because of that fear with the Tower, if they would come back, you would look at them, but not being sure if you want them back. And seeing other options for you. The Hanged Man is a card of feeling stuck, but it's actually a very important spiritual stage. We have to understand that if something isn't happening yet, even though we may desire it so badly, there is a reason for. Either we aren't ready or they aren't ready. It wouldn't work out the way it's supposed to work out if it happens too soon. So with the Hanging Man here, it is about to go within, take a step back from the situation and look at it from a different angle, from all different angles, to get the bigger picture. And also it's the card of observing ourselves and the situation. Going within and look where maybe our shadow is, where we are blocking the connection. Why isn't it happening? Not just thinking they aren't communicating, they aren't coming forward, so nothing happens. So sometimes the issue is inside of ourselves. So examine ourselves, observing everything and looking at it from all different angles. So I really get mostly here, because the Tower happened in the past, really hurting you a lot. The fear that it happens again. That is why you are so defensive. 9 of Wands and 7 of Wands. Guarded, cautious and defensive. So they've had the Queen of Wands in the position of how you are affecting their life. And I was getting the sentence, they are in awe about you. They see you as this beautiful, passionate person that is shining from within. Very charismatic and creative. Why is the Queen of Wands here in the position of how Pisces soulmate is affected by Pisces? Please tell us more about that Queen of Wands. We have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is also what you want. And what I'm getting here is that they feel that you aren't ready. they want to have that passionate new beginning, but they are in indecision here if to move forward. And I was getting throughout the whole reading that they know exactly what they want. They don't know how. And when I look at your energies here, feeling left out in the cold, being defensive, afraid of competition, afraid of that it's not working out, being guarded and cautious, that all are energies that are blocking the situation, the connection. So at one point in time, it may have been the other way around. You have been open for love, and they were blocking it out of fear or whatever reasons. And now it changed. Out of experiences, for most of you, with them. You are anxious here that it just happens again the way it did in the past, not really trusting anymore that it can transform. And that may be the reason why we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Star here. They want to move forward, but they know it's not the right time. And the way they see you, wanting to have that passionate new beginning with their Queen of Wands. So this represents you, even though you are Pisces. But it is just that charismatic, shining person they see in you. But they are afraid that you could reject them. You have to be aware of that, especially in these soul connections. The other one feels, also, or we both are feeling each other's emotions and thoughts, consciously or subconsciously. So, with your energies here coming up, they feel, how I've said, maybe just subconsciously, that it's not the right time now to move forward. So in your position, how you feel about them came the 9 of Wands with the sacral chakra. So being guarded and cautious, the wounded warrior, emotionally a bit out of balance here. Why is the 9 of Wands here in the position how Pisces feels about their soulmate, please? Yeah, there it is again, the 5 of Coins. You have this also how you see the connection. So feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone. But we also have Temperance. And Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. And it is the card of patience, of balance, of being divinely guided again. So what I really can tell you is the connection I'm picking up here on is a divinely guided partnership. And it is about trusting our intuition and trusting our guidance. And again, that message from Spirit, everything happens for a reason at the exact right time. So Temperance is also a card that represents reconciliation. So if this is your wish, if you want to come together again here, you have to let your guards down. And letting the past go. Because with the fear that the Tower will be repeated, and with feeling left out in the cold and being so guarded, the past is still influencing you. And if you want to have reconciliation here, you have to let go of the past and see it as a lesson. And look at it, Spirit is telling me that many of you learned so much through this for themselves, were getting so much stronger, also have found their life's purpose maybe even, through this connection, through the healing time. Spiritual growth, personal growth. So this is something to be grateful for. So Temperance is the card of deep emotional healing, as well as the Star. And again, trust your intuition and trust your guidance. So they've had the 10 of Coins in the position, how they feel about you. The card of serious commitment and even marriage. Especially in this deck, because we have here, there is that picture of family. So it is combined here with the solar plexus chakra. So what could indicate also the blockage in form of fears that are in the way. But what I get more in this case here is that the way they see you and this connection brings them so much joy and hope. Sorry, my voice. Excuse me. So, but also I get building up the courage here to move towards you. So why is the 10 of Coins here in the position? How Pisces soulmate feels for Pisces. So there are fears in the way, yeah. So the Moon comes up. So the Moon, also the card of Pisces or Cancer. So the Moon talks about these anxieties, sleepless nights. But it is also about the dream state. It's uncertainty. I was getting here the fear of being rejected. And the Moon is, as well as the High Priestess, the card of secrets. Something is still hidden. So they are hiding the way they see you and the connection, right? They didn't express yet what they feel about you, how they see you, and they would love to have a serious commitment here and a beautiful relationship. That they are dreaming of the Four of Wands here. You don't know this. You wish to know this, but you don't know. They aren't expressing it because of the fear of being rejected. But I get here mostly, most strongly here with the Moon, again, that this is something that is hidden. It's not revealed to you yet. The Moon card could also indicate the fear of being too different. So I hear something like, we are so different, can it even work out? But illumination is close here. So the light, the sun is already there to illuminate the darkness. So they will get clear about what to do and how to do it. And getting rid of these energies of anxiety. So in the position, how you see the connection, we've had the 5 of Coins, feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone with the throat chakra. So because nothing is communicated here clearly, or even so no communication at all. So tell us more please about why the 5 of Coins is for Pisces in the position of how they see the connection. We have the Queen of Swords. So, the Queen of Swords is ready to cut out any bullshit, anything that doesn't serve anymore. She is seeing through bullshit, so whatever they will tell you, you won't buy it. The problem I see here is that they can tell you whatever they want. You would believe them if they would tell you something negative. You would buy it right away. But if they would come towards you, that they dream about you, that they always loved you, that they want to be with you in a serious commitment, you wouldn't believe it. Even though I get here that this is what you want to hear. But if they would tell you this, you would look at like her here and not trusting it with all these cards coming up here. So for some of you, I also get that you would be, or try to get ready to cut this person out of your life. You try to get rid of this connection. But what I can already tell you is, even though you would do, and you have free will, you can do whatever you want, even though in these soul connections we have free will. So, but the issues I see here on your side would also be a problem in a new relationship. So this is something to heal and take the chance here in this connection. It is triggered for a reason. So they have the King of Cups with the crown chakra and the position how they see the connection. And I was getting that you've made them feeling like the King of Cups. You've made them opening up their heart, also getting to know themselves better in that romantic way. So they've found a side inside of themselves they didn't know about, that they have these romantic deep feelings and wishes. And with the crown chakra, they are trusting that this is meant to be. Trusting their guidance also. So tell us more about the King of Cups here, please, in the position of Pisces soulmate, how they see the connection. Why is the King of Cups here? So Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Yeah, so, but they know they've broke your heart, but they want the cycle to end. We have the Three of Swords and we have the Ten of Swords. I also get that they feel heartbroken here because they've messed it up. And that could also indicate the reason why they are afraid that you could reject them. They know they've messed up. And now they see you for who you are and your meaning in their life, and how they really recognized and realized how they feel about you. They couldn't in the past. But we have to honor the journey of ourselves as well as of other ones. So we have to accept that we all need a different time to see things, to accept things, to deal with things. We all have a different pace to do so, and a different way. So the Three of Swords is deep sorrow, is heartbreak. The Ten of Swords is feeling backstabbed, lying devastated on the floor, not able to move. But 10 indicates the end of that cycle, of that situation. So they want to put an end to this painful times through love with the King of Cups. But they are very aware of how much they've hurt you. So in the position of what is your obstacle, Pisces, you have individually to overcome here for possible union is the Seven of Wands, that very defensive mode. It is combined with the crown chakra. So coming into the trust that everything happens for a reason, and trusting your guidance and your intuition. And the problem with that defensive mode is that communication is very difficult. One wrong word, even one wrong look, could lead to a reaction of you that scares them away again. They are already afraid of being rejected. So tell us more, please, about the obstacle for Pisces with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Palace of Cups. And in this case, it's no building. This is representing the space of harmony and peace. Coming into a peaceful state of mind, harmony inside of yourself, to let the defense down. To let the guards down, to come out of this defensive mode. I have at the bottom, Spirit told me to also take the bottom. It is the Knight of Coins, so could indicate Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, but the Knight of Coins is the slowest knight in the deck. So even if it takes time here, the Knight of Coins brings a very solid offer. He takes his time. He's moving slow, even though in this deck, so in the traditional tarot, the Knight of Coins stands still. In this deck, at least, he moves. But it's the slowest knight in the deck. But what he has to offer will be very solid. So it's worth the wait. But you have to come into that, for yourself, into that inner harmony and peaceful state of mind. Coming out of that defensive mode and accepting the pace. And again, the universe knows that it's not right yet. That is what I was getting with the Wheel of Fortune and the Star. And how I've said, with your defensive mode here, guarded, cautious, defensive, feeling left out in the cold, it wouldn't be matter what they tell you. You wouldn't listen, not with your heart. They've had the Seven of Cups with the crown chakra. So I was getting there that other people are involved here with giving advice, what could lead to confusion. So they know what they want. Of course, they are afraid here of rejection. They are aware of how much they've hurt you. They feel it's not the right time, consciously or subconsciously, to move towards you yet. But the Seven of Cups is the card of confusion and also of having other options, but I wasn't getting the other options here. I was getting the influence of other people. Let's see what other information we get here. Seven of Cups in the position of the obstacle of Pisces soulmate that they have to overcome. So finally being able to make a clear decision following their heart's desires, which are very clear in this reading. Why is the Seven of Cups here as the obstacle for Pisces soulmate, please? So to want to come out, we have the Five of Wands. So feeling very challenged here right now. It's very challenging for them. And we have the Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, happy family. So for some it may be that they think they aren't good in commitment, maybe afraid of coming, even though it's their wish, being afraid of commitment, of the responsibility. And for some of you it may indicate that third party. So being still in a relationship, and having to make that choice. But their heart's desires are with you, but staying maybe out of responsibility in a relationship. I have the Empress at the bottom, what could indicate a mother. So children involved here. So the Empress represents a wife, a motherly energy. In this case. So the challenge here is to make a choice and follow their heart's desires. So for some of you, because of being in a relationship where they are staying out of responsibility, not out of love. So for others of you where there is no third party going on, so it's their wish here to come towards you. They see you as the Empress. They see you, how we've seen before with the Ten of Pentacles there, as that potential beautiful relationship to have with here. But it's pretty challenging for them to make a clear choice here. So your advice was the Five of Wands. Coming out of competition was what I was getting there. I also get now that is pretty challenging for you, that there is no communication, because the Five of Wands is the card of challenges, right? But I was getting competition here too, the fear of having too much competition. And the challenge that there is no communication. So tell us more about the Five of Wands, please. Angels and spirit guides. As an advice for Pisces here. So coming out of seeing it also challenging, that would happen by letting the guards down. So look at this, we have the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So, abundance. So your advice is to come out of that competition thinking, as well as don't make it more challenging for you as it has to be. Letting go of the past, letting the guards down, open your heart. You do it for yourself. If they come towards you at some point, you can decide whatever you want, but hear them out from the heart. Listen with your heart when they are coming towards you. Deep inside, it's still your wish. That is what I feel, to come back together here, or to come together. But with all these cards, it's blocking it. So they've had the Two of Wands as an advice card. So finally making the choice which path to choose and which way to go. So the Two of Wands is being at the crossroads, having to make a decision. And as an advice card, it means finally make that clear decision and follow your heart's desires. Tell us more about the Two of Wands as an advice for Pisces soulmate, that one. So we have, we have a King of Coins coming up. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be of significance here, doesn't have to be. And the Eight of Wands again, what is already a card they've had here. So they should, what this is telling us as an advice or clarifier for the advice of the Two of Wands to finally make a clear decision and act on it, is just telling us the same. Coming into their full power, be the king and move forward. Follow their passion, follow their heart, follow their desires. Your desired outcome, there came out the Death card, the card of Scorpio, with the crown chakra. So transformation, the end of the old ways. For some of you I was getting, and I was getting it here too, wanting to end this connection. But for the ones of you who want to come into union or reunion, here it is the wish of that transformation, that finally things are moving forward. I was also getting the resist of change a bit. So let's see, tell us more please about the Death card in the position of Pisces' desired outcome, please. Spirit guides. Look at this. The most beautiful card in the whole deck. The most positive card in the whole tarot, the Sun. Represents the sign of Leo. Happiness, joy, fulfillment, clarity, illumination, beautiful relationships, happy family. That is representing it all. Full power. So come into your own full power again. Shine from within, the way they see you with the Queen of Wands. That transformation is something that has to happen inside of you, first of all, and that will transform the connection. How I've said, the guards down, the past, leave the past behind. So they came out with the Knight of Wands and the throat chakra. So how I've said in that mid-month reading, the Knight of Wands is an energy sometimes of that player energy, but I wasn't getting it here. I was just getting that passion and wanting to rush into your life to finally talk and express themselves, because they were holding back so long what they truly feel. Maybe for some of you because of family that is involved here. But I wasn't getting that player energy. So let's see what additional information we get. The Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here in the position of the desired outcome of Pisces soulmate? The Tree of Life. So the Tree of Life is the card of destiny and fate, but also about our life's journey, our soul's journey, to embrace the whole journey with all that is. The good and the bad. Seeing things for what they are. That challenges, suffering, pain is also there to teach us something and to learn from it and to grow from it. But what I get here in this position as a clarifier for the Knight of Wands is that they know you are their destiny. You are a huge part of their life, a deep meaning in their life. And they finally want to storm towards you here with all their passion they were holding back for so long. But it's not just passion. With that Knight of Cups, I get a lot of love, and also with the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So in the possible outcome till mid-October was the Devil coming up. And usually I wasn't clarifying in this mid-month read the outcome, but I did because I couldn't let you go with the Devil in the outcome. So I was getting obsession, so a lot of passion. And we were clarifying this with the World card, the Knight of Coins, and the Empress. So, closing old cycles, that attachment, that codependency is ending. Closing old cycles with the World. It's a slow movement, so you've had the Knight of Coins here too. Here he is again. But it will be the birth of something new here with the Empress. So let's see what else we can get for the outcome here. So it could also mean for some of you that it is more an advice. So if you're still in this energy of being too attached to the situation, of being codependent, by looking on their social media 3 times a day to see what they're up to and being triggered by what's posted there, by example, seeing yourself thinking of them 24/7, then it is an advice that you have to close that cycle, that you have to let go of this attachment and codependency. Judgment and the Four of Wands. What a beautiful reading. So of course it's a challenging time. It's always challenging to let the past go, where we got hurt a lot, and it's always challenging and difficult to build up the trust again towards someone who was hurting us. So it's no judgment of me here at all when I tell you you have to let go of this. I was there in the past. But with Judgment and the Four of Wands, Judgment is the card of reconciliation and second chances, and the Four of Wands is what they are dreaming of. That great foundation, that beautiful relationship. Joy, stability. So Judgment is also a card of being divinely guided. So this is what I'm picking up here on, is a divinely guided partnership. Star, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, Temperance. But we have to be patient here. This is about a spiritual journey that is teaching us to heal our own issues that are blocking unconditional love. So this is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Get some angel answers. So yeah, choose a new direction. Let go of the old ways here. Don't resist change and transformation. Have the trust that everything happens for a reason. Don't hold on to the past any longer. Let the guards down. In the near future. Spirit tells me to stop with this card, so okay. Oh, divine timing is at work in your love life, worth waiting for. And at the bottom I have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So I really, it doesn't matter what I would pick now here, which deck to choose, and it will just be confirmation over and over again. And I will bring up the bluff reads for October. So I think I'll leave it with that. As an extended version, it is pretty long already. So it is a great, beautiful reading. Trust that they also are transforming, that they've changed and you've changed. Honor your own journey and their journey. This is a divinely guided partnership. And in these partnerships it is about unconditional love. But with a guarded heart and a defense mode and hanging on to what's happening or what was happening in the past and the fear of that it's just happening again. We can love unconditionally. We can give and we can receive love with a guarded heart. and they have to let go. They have to make a clear decision and follow their desires. They have to let go of the fear to be rejected. But they want to make up for what they did to you in the past. But I also feel that they are feeling heartbroken here because of, I get a missed opportunity. So there is regret going on too. But what a beautiful reading. My dear Pisces, what can I say? I'm sending you healing vibes. I'm sending you a lot of strength and much love, and wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.